Oh shit, I didn't see you here. What's up, Matchas? Notice anything different? Well, you fucking blind, and how you not see any difference? Look at the lighting. We got lighting now, and I fixed the iPhone settings. Anyways, this video is gonna be a continuation of the first video that I made because a loyal viewer of mine, his girlfriend, saw the video and told him to tell me that she agrees about the skincare, but she said that I didn't mention the sunscreen. 왜냐면 저는 진짜 바보예요. Shout out to David's girlfriend, okay? The one who told me that. Because without you, I wouldn't be posting this second video. Also, I'm sorry for the background. Look, there's some clutter and shit. Like this stick. The reason for why I have this in the background, because I'm lazy, okay? Shut up, don't judge me. Anyways, let's continue now to the first part of the video. This video is gonna be a beginner level skincare routine. The first part is gonna be focused on hydration, okay? For people who are having a dry skin or a normal to dry skin. And the second part will be for people who have a lot of oil in their face. It doesn't have to be too much. It doesn't have to be a 10-step fucking skincare routine. Like, who told you need 10 steps? So now, the facial wash, okay? There's always gonna be 2 facial washes that you need to use. It doesn't matter if you're oily, it doesn't matter if you're dry. You're always gonna be using 2 different kinds of facial wash. And the first facial wash that you guys have to use is always going to be the gentle cleanser. It's a goddamn gentle cleanser. You need it. You don't want to use facial scrubs every day. You don't want to use deep cleansing facial washes. On a side note, guys, I'm so stupid. On the first video, I labeled the Senka facial washes as a facial scrub. I've been using those for many years and I still failed to fucking label them correctly. These are deep cleansing facial wash. Okay, so why do you need to use the gentle cleanser? You want to be cleaning your face without stripping too much of the oil, and that's really important. If you strip too much of the oil, what's gonna happen to your barrier? So aside from the gentle cleansing facial wash, there are times where your face is going to be extra oily, probably because you went outside, maybe you did some sports, maybe you played ball or some stuff. So sometimes you gotta use the Senka. I have the white clay, the berry bright, and the collagen in. For me, I feel like they're all pretty similar. I guess they're just all marketed differently. Like the white clay is more for really deep cleaning, while the berry bright probably gives a brightening effect afterwards, and the collagen in is probably gonna boost your collagen. I guess that's what it's marketed for, right? Anyways, that's the most important part in every skincare routine. You gotta use a facial wash. The scrubs are the what's famous lately? The St. Ives apricot? Is there an apricot in the name? Like, I know it's a St. Ives product. It'll just appear again. It'll just appear here again. The reason why I don't use much facial scrubs, because for me, I feel like the facial scrubs are just too much for my skin. Like look at it. Look at my skin. Why I look so red? Because my lighting's so warm. Oh, look at it. There's some stuff in here like dehydrated. That's Subuji's skin, okay? It's dehydrated. It's pumping good oil, I guess, but you don't want to have dehydrated skin. How will it be perfect and flawless when it's not balanced? And that's a problem. Let's assume that you use a facial scrub and it removes your oil and now your skin's dehydrated. Do you want this? Do you want this shit? No, you don't. No, you don't. Anyways, for every good skincare routine, you will need to use 2 different types of facial washes and you need to use them accordingly. If your skin isn't too oily, you gotta use this. If your skin's a little oilier than usual, then you gotta use this. See? Was it that hard? So next, we have to use the toners. We gotta use the toners. This is the #1 toner I've ever had, which is the CosRX Propolis Synergy Toner. Why? Every time I use the CosRX Propolis Synergy Toner, all the skincare products that I put after, like the serums, the ampules, the moisturizers, I feel like it really absorbed it better. But you know, it's up to you if you want to use it. But I feel like my hydration gets fixed much better when I use the CosRX Propolis Synergy Toner. For the next product, I'm not even gonna suggest you guys serums or ampules, but I am going to suggest this to you guys. Oh my god, it's the opposite way. This one. It's the adapalene. Why are you gonna love the adapalene? All the nasty gunk underneath your skin, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. It's gonna let your skin breathe more. And what it does is really boost the skin cell turnover. But you better make sure not to use it 2 times a day. I guess maybe you can use it 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes I like to do it every day, but it's gonna be at a 24 hours interval. But when I feel like my skin is feeling really fresh already, like I just do toner into moisturizer. There are times where you don't really need to use too much product. Sometimes less is more. You get me? You get me? So after you apply the CosRX Propolis Energy Toner and the adapalene, next is the moisturizer. If I am really focusing on hydrating products, I love using this, the Numbazin number 2 Sika Ceramide Repair Cream. Because out of all the moisturizers that I've used, because of the shea butter, it feels more cloggy, like the first week that I use it. But this is the one that stops my skin from being oily. Like it's really, you know, it's really sealing everything. I mean, I guess it is marketed for deep moisturizing, if you can read it. Anyways, these paired with your facial wash will really fix the hydration in your skin. So you know, to continue, for an oily type skin person, you gotta use a deep cleansing facial wash. Why? Because you're too oily. You're too oily, man. Shit. Let's say that you finish your deep cleansing facial wash. Next comes is the toner. So what I like to do when I feel like my face is extra oily on specific days, after using the deep cleansing facial wash, I double down with the Some by Me HA BHA PHA 30 Days Miracle Toner. Why? I mean, it says here that it uses tea tree leaf water that gently removes dead skin cells and promotes skin turnover and soothes troubled skin. It's marketed for exfoliating and soothing. But now, here is a serum that I literally got for $4 in Mumuso. Just this one, Mumuso's 2% salicylic acid. Like when I started using salicylic acid a few months ago, and until now, my skin isn't too oily anymore. There were episodes before where every day it would be very oily, probably because of the weather, you know. But now, I feel like I just have to juggle around whether I need exfoliating or just gentle. I feel like my skin's reached its peak of being healthy. Like, I've never had any treatment, but like, look at my skin. I was just using my serums and ampules and whatever. So guys, don't be forgetting the 2% salicylic acid, okay? You know, I really need to research these terms, like salicylic acid, niacinamide. I know ceramide's barrier, but I should expand my brain. I don't want to be no hypocrite like, oh, I'm just suggesting some shit that I don't even know about. I do know them. I just don't know the deeper meaning. So anyways, after using your Some by Me AHA BHA PHA toner paired with the salicylic acid, you now have to use some moisturizer. So when I notice that I have to use a lot of exfoliating products, I like to seal everything up with a soothing moisturizer. So why do I do that? It's because so that my skin doesn't get all too inflamed. And that's what you want. You do not want your skin to react badly. Therefore, after a soothing toner with salicylic acid paired with the Dr. G Red Blemish Cream, your skin is going to be properly exfoliated for that routine, okay? Guys, I completely forgot about the sunscreen again. Please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Okay, continue. Like the first video, I forgot about the sunscreen again. And so, I may know skincare, but I'm not the brightest, okay? Okay, I'm not gonna forget this one again. So, I want to suggest to you guys the sunscreen. This is the most important product of all, okay? So when you're going outside, you know, getting hit by the sun's rays or some shit, gotta use the sunscreen. You gotta use the Isntree hyaluronic acid watery sun gel. Out of all the sunscreens that I've used, this is the best. Like, it has no white cast. Okay, maybe it does look like it has white cast the moment you put it on your face and you're spreading it around, but the more you just let it dry, there's no hints of you using the sunscreen. Also, it not just replenishes moisture, it's got like 8 types of hyaluronic acid. As far as I remember, hyaluronic acid is like something that hydrates your skin. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't fucking know, but it's got 8 types of it. No matter what routine you do, hydrating, exfoliating, you're gonna have to use the same sunscreen. Out of all the sunscreens that I've used, this is the best, okay? Don't even think about it. Don't even find any other alternatives. Just use this. Just use this. Even if you go to channels like Hiram or Alicia's, anyone who uses skincare, I'm pretty sure almost everyone's used this sunscreen at least once. Okay? Everybody loves this sunscreen. If there is a YouTuber who doesn't like this sunscreen, well, square up, fool. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, guys. If all that exfoliating routine didn't work, oil companies are shaking their boots like, how you got more oil than them?